I'm blown out because of the thing, not
shit.
because of cocaine.
Hello.
Oh my gosh! Sorry, I'm switching up these things on accident here. This is not on purpose.
See what I got here, Brian? Let's go to a match. No fucking match. I'm not finished yet. You think this is over? You think I forgot?
That was a hell of a
I never
transition.
fucking meant for you to get hurt. That piece of shit that you brought on here? Wait till I get my hands on him. Oh, wait, let me explain something to you before you go overboard here. We disagree about a lot of things, but I never meant for him to do that to you. He just went overboard. Oh, yeah. And he apologized. I don't believe you dickhead. I don't believe what you say anymore, Brian. How do you want me to prove it to you? There's no way. Give me my fucking phone.
You say give it a rest. We say give it the abdominal stretch. No need to be stressed. Take a play off abdominal stretch. Rope for leverage. Have a beverage. Hope the revetch. Stay awake, bro. I'm Waco. I'm David Koresh. Why the hate, bro? Let's work slow. Abdominal stretch. Gut feeling, hedging our bets. 5 aces and decks. DiBiase the checks. The abdominal stretch.
Hello.
See what?
And welcome to the 3-man abdominal stretch. The PMP Express last week held it down. I was not able to answer the call. I was going to do a run-in, but your boy got a little inebriated at a child's birthday party.
Shocker.
Which is impressive, by the way.
And I may or may not have been angrily serving cotton candy. Listen,
To children.
I'm just happy that everybody's internet seems to be on par at the moment.
Just call me out by my name. Go ahead, bitch. It was never my internet.
It was the hardware.
That's right.
Well, maybe it was a combo of the both.
Whose side are you on?
Look at them turning on each other already. Turning on each other already.
Team PP.
I'm all right, Team PP. I won't. The IT nerd in me wants to kind of like solve all the problems.
Well,
That's
come on
true.
down.
Let me tell you what, Pablo. Your technical wizardry has really been a absolute godsend for the show.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's all just I don't know, shit that I've had to learn out of necessity.
10,000 hours of practice
of the years. I'm more than 10,000 hours of practice. I have too much practice to be this unemployed in the production game.
That's facts, because I've seen you creatively work, and I have too many bars to not be making money from music. What are we gonna do?
I don't know, man. fucking entertainment industry's out of their fucking mind these days, you know.
I know, but what do we have? We have the abdominal stretch, boys.
We got wrestling.
Pumps, how was your week?
Man, shout out to the reigning, defending Nashville Roller Derby team for going up to Knoxville, whooping that ass, taking on all comers, bringing home the Honky Tonk Stomp Trophy. Good job.
A Honky Tonk Stomp Trophy, does that have anything to do with the Honky Tonk Man?
No, he was not in attendance.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
But he should have been.
I would have been.
I don't think Wayne Ferris is doing too much these days, so probably.
Dude, I saw him at fucking WrestleCon. Sorry, not to jump in a tangent already. Like,
yeah, you're fine.
I saw him at WrestleCon.
That's not what we do here.
Bro, Pablo, I'm back. The structure is left. You guys had really good structure last week. It's fucking over.
Yo, he looks grizzled as fuck, dude. And maybe I shouldn't be saying this where other people can steal this idea, but I don't know. Just somebody fucking do it. But I'm like, Honky Tonk Man is jonesing for some fucking. Somebody needs to put that man in a weird, gritty, fucking like short film. Motherfucker looks like, I don't know, Rooster Cogburn-esque. Like, he looks so fucking gritty. I'm just like, man, what's old man Honky Tonk Man like? Like old honky, like. Somebody, please do something about this.
He's just fucking. It's a horror film, and he shake, rattles, and rolls them to death.
I don't know. No, I don't know. Like, I just want like a version of him like being all washed up. He's like, I used to be the Honky Tonk Man, my glory days. And like somebody comes and searches him out, and they're like, we're looking for the Honky Tonk Man. Honky Tonk Man died a long time ago, kid.
This is Wayne Ferris.
I'm just Wayne, baby.
I'm just Wayne, baby.
Like old man Logan meets Honky Tonk Man. I'm here for it.
I'm with it.
dude.
And fucking Jimmy Hart is Professor X. And like he doesn't have the megaphone anymore to go, come on, Honky, come on, Honky.
Come on, Honky Man.
Yeah, Honky Tonk Man has to push Jimmy Hart around now. Like it's like the roles are reversed. I'm for it.
You're conflating the movie with the comic, which is far better, but sure.
Also, this tangent brought to you by Pumps talking about the Honky Tonk Trophy.
Yeah, congrats to Nashville.
And that's your fiance's team, correct?
I'm wearing her jersey. Yes.
I like it. Right on. That's awesome. Congrats. Good job, Boogie.
They might do a run-in when they get back. They're still on the road from Knoxville, so you know.
How did you get back?
Spouses were not invited because the team was focused.
Oh, you couldn't even go to the event.
They wanted it too badly.
Wow.
No distractions. So I respect it because mission accomplished.
Right on. Well, we're lucky to have you. Pablo, how was your week?
Oh, dude. It's been what a fucking week in nerdom. Pretty fucking cool, right? I mean, all the shit. X-Men 97 drop.
Oh, X-Men 97.
God damn it.
Just
slow clap it up for X-Men 97.
X-Men 97. Fucking
that second episode was fucking, it is extremely well written.
Waking up at fucking 5 a.m. just to wake up before everybody else, just to get like that coffee and a moment of silence with some X-Men 97 made my week really good.
I was trying not to cut you off, but since you brought it up, I was talking to my boy at work, Ray, who's also my wrestling buddy, my wrestling water cooler friend. And he watched X-Men 97 just out of nostalgia, but he's not really into animation, right? Like it doesn't really, like, you know, he thinks they're cartoons, like they're okay, but like for 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
And my first thing was, God damn it, that was like that's a well-written television show. Like, and he laughed at me. He was like, he can't.
Well, how about this? He's uninvited from the show. How about that?
he can't understand how an animated piece of art, cinema, whatever, can be just as well written as a episode of The Wire or Game of Thrones or whatever, because animation is not his thing.
Never seen him.
You know, I know it's fucking crazy.
That is crazy. No, it's
but
good.
I will go out to say on a limb that X-Men 97 is crazily well written, and I can't wait I hope there's 500 episodes.
It was so good.
Wait till Nate finds out Morph is non-binary.
That fucking, what else? Ghostbusters fucking dropped this week. Took my kids to go see Ghostbusters. Been hyping up about it since that trailer dropped.
How was it?
Took the whole family.
Did busting make you feel good?
I fucking busted. Yeah.
You have the pack on your wall.
I got the Proton pack back here. So AMC also has this fucking badass popcorn bucket.
Yes, that's really cool
bucket, dude. Come on.
I saw that. Really cool.
$40.
God damn.
Yeah, goddamn AMC.
Was it better than the Dune fleshlight, or
you know?
I mean, I don't feel like you could fuck that one.
Maybe you can't. Sorry.
I mean, you can fuck anything if you try hard enough. Right?
That's the attitude we like on the abdominal stretch.
The abdominal stretch is glass half full, guys.
That's right.
All the
sponsored by Malibu Rum, baby. Let's go. Woo!
Malibu Rum's gonna send us a letter. Be like, don't do this.
This week's gonna be so many YouTube shorts.
Also, like fucking, I don't know, man. Like all the trailers dropped, like Beetlejuice, the Penguin. Like all this, it was a good week to be a nerd, but the cherry on top is I went to go see last night. I went to go see Late Night with the Devil with a Q&A with the directors afterward.
I heard it was really good.
Holy shit! I'm gonna tell you, in my opinion, pretty much every possession film I've ever seen,
all the same.
That is not The Exorcist.
Right.
Is not like The Exorcist is a very unique film, as in like it kind of single-handedly started and ended that genre, and anybody else that's followed that up is always going to be compared to that initial film, right? But they did a really crazy good job, like doing a really good mashup of like two genres and very unique, worth going to see. I recommend it. I highly recommend it. Actually, it was a lot of fun, really fucking well made, and these Australians, dude, they're taking over. They're taking over the movie industry. A lot of good stuff coming out of Australia, mate. I'm sorry for my terrible Australian accent, by the way.
Imagine we get canceled in all fucking Australia.
Sorry,
now.
mate.
Good
eyes.
Hold on,
Australia's
sorry.
riding
I'm
pretty
just,
high now after that house show yesterday or whatever, or
What house show?
SmackDown or whatever.
Oh, are you talking
Yeah,
about the Rhea
yeah,
Ripley?
Yeah,
That should be part of we need to talk
Australia.
Australia, man. A lot of good things coming out of Australia.
Good
man.
things down under, baby.
Yeah, a lot of good shit coming out of Australia. They're having a bit of a
resurgence, if you will.
a renaissance almost, right? Like
An Australian renaissance.
Australian renaissance, like all the good shit.
It harkens back to the 80s when Crocodile Dundee was running roughshod over the fucking cinema.
Yeah, they've broken the Crocodile Dundee glass ceiling, I'll say. Because between
pretty close.
Crikey.
between Rhea Ripley and Late Night with the Devil, c'est magnifique. Good job, Australia.
Yeah.
All right.
Shouts to Australia.
Shout out
Well,
Australia.
My week, thanks for asking, guys.
Yeah,
Meh.
we didn't.
Yeah, let's take a 5-minute weed
Yeah,
break
I know.
here.
I fucking know. I know. Nobody fucking cares how my week is.
My week. Let's take a look.
Yeah. My week.
This kind of
I was in Utah at a birthday party, like I mentioned. And I won't get into specifics, but your boy.
No. Get into specifics.
No. Get into specifics.
Give in.
What kind of specifics are you trying to get into?
The birthday party. How was it?
It was fun. It was a Barbie party. So, all the men were castrated.
Now we're expecting the Nathan Hatfield remix of I'm Just Ken.
Yeah, right. Isn't Ken castrated? Doesn't he have he has nothing, right?
Yeah, they don't have any. They don't have any.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, that joke didn't land.
He's not castrated because he didn't have anything to begin with.
I thought that was a eunuch.
Yeah.
I thought a eunuch is just your balls.
Clearly this is not the format to debate these things.
Hey, professional wrestling!
Wrestling.
But I did want to show you guys. Your boy did a little mat work. This is one of the surprises I wanted to show you guys. Hold on. I got to find it here on my fucking desktop. Give me one momentito. Is that it? Where is it? There it is.
Newfound appreciation for having to bring up images onto our screen.
Yeah, you know what? We need a fucking producer, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Video file, shall we?
I will. We will work this out, I think, at some point through the week. Maybe you can send me.
Okay.
Nobody's doing it.
This is your boy
Uncle Nate.
about to absolutely crush a 5-star frog splash in a bounce house. Absolutely shit-faced. There it is. There it is. The fucking frog splashing, check cashing, women's wrestling bashing. Yeah, so there it is. There it is. You guys want to see it again? Look at this. Look at this form.
That's the face of regret.
Look at this form. Oh, God damn it. I went to bed shortly after that happened.
Yeah, no shit.
So
How
there
your
it was.
balls feeling for that?
Huh?
I feel like that would be you could have potentially landed on the boys.
Bro, I'm reckless.
Yeah.
When I get in there, I'm fucking
Leaves it all in the bounce house.
Yeah.
what's his name, man? Fucking who's the Hart that's fucking bastardized, ostracized from the family? Teddy fucking Hart in there, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Teddy, the dangerous breed.
The dangerous breed Hart. All right, guys, let's talk about wrestling, shall we?
Sure.
All right, that was a rousing fucking. Look, you guys
This
are.
is
Do
at
you guys
Buc-ee's.
do you want
She's
to just
at
do the show?
Buc-ee's.
Do you
This
want
is
to just?
important.
Do you want to just do the show alone? Do you want me to produce the PMP Express? Is that what we should do?
I'm just thinking about that frog splash still. It's
She's
fucking-
at Buc-ee's. This
I
is
had to digest
important.
the frog splash. All right. There's a lot going on there. Don't you have a bad back and a bum knee? And
I do.
just
That's the problem. Could you imagine if I was on disability and that video came out?
yeah.
Yeah, God forbid you're the one that published it.
Yeah.
Make you feel like a big man, Pumps?
No,
Make you feel like a big man? Call me stupid?
I didn't. All right, wrestling.
You saying I
go.
fumbled the bag?
No, you literally said that. You created the scenario.
It's good to be back, guys. It's good to be back. All right. Where should we begin? Let me look at the notes. Should we start with let's see here about the notes up. Any big wrestling news that right off the top need to be talked about before we get into each promotion?
Pump said it at the beginning. This video floating around the Twitter or the internet. I don't know. Rhea Ripley delivering the stink face. The epic stink face.
Yep.
See, why couldn't one of you just send me the video and then we could have it up?
I don't think we can show it.
Can we?
Wait, it's a porn?
No, it's not
No.
porn.
Oh,
She delivers the stink face.
You see how interested he got for a split second there?
yeah, bro. I was like,
He's
oh,
like,
she pulled up her pants or something in the ring. Big fucking deal. And her and Buddy Matthews doing some fucking wild shit. Let's go.
No, she did. She shook those cheeks.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
Yeah.
she can stay. Rhea's awesome.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, women's wrestling.
The frog splashing, check cashing.
women's wrestling bash.
I got to make up for all the time you guys spent last week talking about other parts of the show. Okay,
We're gonna talk all about the women's wrestling.
we are, and you know what? I
Yeah.
even got a picture for you guys.
The women's
Is it
wrestling.
porn?
Is it porn? Okay, WWE.
Boo.
Just going right into it.
Yeah, right. Brother versus brother,
Finally,
right?
Right.
Third time ever. Correct?
Third
Yep.
worst match ever, probably.
15, 15 years apart, all of them, right?
Let's see here. There we go. We have WrestleMania 10,
Oh,
25,
definitely
and 40.
third worst match.
It hasn't even fucking happened, Jim.
It doesn't need to.
All right.
Nathan dropping the shoot names, brother.
But, well, you know, Pumps and I have been healing off on text threads all day
It's
today,
been
and
great. I
yeah.
missed you so much.
I don't know how well this is gonna work. You're not gonna touch Brett and Owen, okay? That's arguably top 20 match of all time, correct?
Yeah, that's I mean,
Right?
yeah.
I don't even remember Jeff and Matt.
I remember Matt Hardy, like the storyline was like Matt Hardy burned Jeff Hardy's house or something with his dog inside. And it was like, oh, Matt was
Really?
like, yeah, you don't remember that? That was like
No.
there was like a big reveal. It was like, I've been behind it this whole time. I've been
I
behind.
murdered your dog?
Yeah, he fucking murdered his
Fucking
dog. I
don't
think
let
he said.
Cody Rhodes know. Fuck.
If I recall properly, that's what it was. It was like a bunch of bad shit happening to Jeff back to back. And then they revealed that it was Matt behind it all along. And he's like, oh, it just gets worse. Remember that fire? He had to think a real life fire that killed his dog. But I think the angle then turned into I was the one behind the fucking fire in your house that killed your dog. And
Probably left the Vicodin on the stove. What?
yeah,
There he is.
does Vicodin spontaneously combust like that? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I've never taken it to the stove. Only into my
I've only crushed them in snow. All right.
What?
Jimmy and Jay. I'm all for this. I thought their promo this week was really good.
Of course, because they don't wrestle. Why would they?
What do you mean they don't wrestle?
Jey Uso wrestles, yeah.
Ah,
Jimmy doesn't. Jay
ah.
Do you mean like on a weekly basis?
Yes.
But this is why the WWE, they're not saturated.
With wrestling, you're right.
No, Jey Uso wrestles pretty much every week, I feel like. Does he not?
Which one's he?
He's the one on
Ah,
Monday Night.
fucking pups. You know what? He's just trying to fire me up. I can
No,
fucking
I
tell.
legitimately, after 15 years or whatever, I don't know which
He's
one.
the good guy. He's the good twin. He's the
He's the
Monday
one
Night-
without the braids.
the Monday Night Raw one. The Monday Night. Come on, dude. Main event Jey Uso. They have different haircuts.
You know, main event Jey Uso, who should be wrestling Gunther in Pablo's Fantasyland.
He should be wrestling Gunther, and that was a fucking great match. That was a great fucking match, but they got to shoehorn this fucking brother versus brother angle on me.
We have one viewer. I don't know who it is, but fucking God bless you. Thanks for hanging out.
How do they?
brother versus brother.
I think this is going to be fun. I think both of these guys have mentioned that this was like their dream was to wrestle each other at WrestleMania, after being such an incredible tag team for all those years. And
Debatable.
Back to the living room, they said.
debatable. The Usos are fucking dope, bro. Stop.
That doesn't make them incredible.
Of course it does.
They're I'd say with the current tag teams out there,
The Usos are in the top 5 tag teams of the last 15 years.
I think that'd be a good argument.
Not in a world where 3 count exists.
Not well, that's but the last
At
couple years,
15 years.
last couple of years. 3 count was over 20 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Right. I know.
People forget that the Usos, the face paint Usos, the baby face Usos, like,
With the pleather shorts, I remember those guys.
yeah, these dudes have been doing it as long as the New Day has, for fuck's sake. Like,
Yeah, and them in the New Day
And
fucking
better.
threw down. They had some great fucking shit.
so
No.
I think this is cool. I'm excited for this match. I'm excited for the promos. I really hope. Now, you're thinking it.
I'm probably not.
I'm thinking it. This has to happen, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Right? What
Something.
the fuck do you mean? Oh my God.
He can't even walk.
What do you, bro? AEW trots out every motherfucker. They trotted out Scotty Too Hottie.
When was the last time I praised AEW for doing that?
But the fact that the WWE doesn't do it very often is what makes it cool. I don't care if he can fucking walk.
He doesn't need to wrestle. He doesn't need to be.
I'm not
in the ring.
saying he's got to wrestle.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
You don't even want Rikishi. You're so
He
jaded.
can't make it down the ramp.
100% he can.
That's the longest ramp of the year. He ain't making it.
You're gonna put him in one of those little push, like a hover rounds.
The old
Yes.
WrestleMania carts with the
He's
fucking
gonna
ropes.
hover around down to the ring. No,
Yes.
I think Kishi. No, he can. He still doesn't. He still run Knox Pro out of Burbank, or is maybe just his school. He's not actually.
He did. I wanted to be. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to be.
You want to go to
referee.
ref school?
I did. I wanted to go to ref school really bad, and I
Yeah.
looked it up, and it was too expensive. But the school that I looked up, it was Rikishi's school.
Knox Pro. Yeah.
Is that the name of it?
No, yeah. Shout out to Knox Pro out of Burbank there, out of the Burr. No, dude, Rikishi could be the Burr. Home of IKEA. Home of those fucking meatballs made out of horse. No, Rikishi would be a really interesting element. He doesn't need to be that. But here's the thing. I think there's like I don't think they're that close with him in real
I was
life.
just getting ready to say the man who famously doesn't support his children is supposed to now be a big part of this match.
Why doesn't he support his children?
I don't know. Ask him.
Dude,
But why would you say that?
They said it.
Why would you say such an awful thing about that man?
They said
They said it.
yeah. They
When
talk-
did they say that? Were
In
they?
a documentary, one of the 10,000.
It was it
mediocre
after
ones that
Jimmy
they've
got
done.
arrested for his 3rd DUI? Because
No,
I'll say
no.
anything at that point.
Not just that. If you infamously remember the Hall of Fame
Which one's Jimmy?
ceremony where Rikishi
The
got
one with 3
inducted,
DUIs.
they
Oh.
introduced him. Look, they introduced him as the man who was too cool to be their father. And like straight up, like at the end, after they like kind of delivered the
Shots
Yeah,
fired.
speech,
but that's like a too cool reference. That's bars.
but he was too cool to be their dad, dude.
That's bars.
That's a diss track.
That's
That's bars.
That's a diss track.
Yes, it is.
Come on, who doesn't have issues with their dad that they can't squash later in life?
I can't because mine's dead.
You feel like a big man now?
Yeah, you feel like a big man now.
Settle down, Christian.
Wow. Nathan Haskill.
I didn't fuck.
I'm gonna change my title to Unresolved Dad Issues. See how you love that.
Wow.
Ah, fuck. See what you've done, Pablo?
Disappointing.
Okay. Cody's dog wore a scarf that called Dwayne The Rock Johnson a pussy. I liked it.
Oh, really?
Did you not see that?
No.
It said Dwayne's a cat, right?
I like Pharaoh.
Good for that dog.
Yeah, it said Dwayne's a cat. I liked it.
Yeah. That was nice.
Can we talk about
Malibu rum.
mesothelioma?
Ooh.
I didn't know how I wanted to present that. Hold on.
Are you concerned about mesothelioma?
This was the best match of the week.
It was a fucking banger.
I thought.
It was good. I'll tell you though. Actually, I wrote notes on this specifically.
I know you did. That's why I brought it up. I pay attention to the notes, unlike other people that rhyme with schmumps.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm old school, motherfucker.
Yeah, Bumps is fucking Jim Cornette with the fucking books.
Right. That's right.
No, I don't think DIY is gonna win it. I get it. I feel like, oh, they haven't been to WrestleMania. But I feel like from just like looking at just them all as characters, I'm not interested in DIY. And I'm more invested in the Creed brothers. Those are actual characters that I can get behind.
Those motherfuckers can go.
Yeah. Damn,
The
dude.
Creed brothers don't look great, but they can fucking go.
I'll tell you, I felt that way about all these fucking tag teams. I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to highlight like all their workhorses through the year, right? People that have been on TV day in, day out. But you're putting them against motherfuckers that haven't been on TV that we've been wanting to see for some time. Like, what was the OC? Who did they wrestle? Fucking,
yeah. You got a note about that.
Yeah,
The OC
Theory and Waller.
Right.
And I like Theory and Waller, but fuck, why hasn't the OC been pushed? Like, it's what a fucking drop ball there. And they would be so much more interesting in that ladder match, I think. I mean, I that was a tough one because I think Theory and Waller, that works out as a tag team.
Carl Anderson, love. Good gracious.
I love you don't like Carl Anderson.
I'm just kidding.
Dude. I just don't.
Just call him back. Just call him back.
I know.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think the OC, here's the thing, is that I think the OC has more to give than just in the ring. They're funny and they're creative and they
beat up John Cena.
Yes, exactly. And they fucking what did God damn it, what did fucking Gallows say? They went to NXT and he said some shit like, we're here to fucking throw fists and tip elbows or some shit, like referencing like beat people up and then fucking drink beer. And I was like, fuck, I'm for it, right? Like,
yeah.
And that's what I think that's what NXT is good for too, is that they get paid the same, right? So this is what I'm interested in. So if you're Gallows and Anderson, obviously you're not getting a bonus if you're on like a big pay-per-view or whatever, but if you've got some sort of flat yearly minimum or whatever, right? Like, and you're not getting your creative juices squeezed on the main roster per se. And you get to go down to NXT and have a good time and wrestle some younger dudes and like do kind of what the fuck you want and still make the same amount of money. Like, I think that's kind of cool.
That's a really weird analogy. Now get your juices squeezed. Sorry. Got caught up.
Focus, Pablo.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I'm saying though? Like, you get to go down to NXT and like have fun and be creative, and it's not like a demotion, right? Financially,
you don't have to travel. There's a lot of shit I'm sure that's really beneficial about it. I don't think it's bad even to have them on NXT. You just need more of them. They're quality.
They are.
The Creed brothers were good, and I don't know, like who's in this tag team. Who's gotten through so far? What it's like? It's the Judgment Day. It's the New Day. Am I right?
You know what? I got to look it up now.
The Judgment Day, the New Day, obviously a DIY.
The Ministry.
The Ministry.
Fucking shut up.
APA.
And I also like fuck
Head
that sounds
cheese.
insane. That's gonna be a I don't
Head cheese. I fucking hate you.
that match is gonna just be a fucking insane. It's gonna be an insane spot fest, right? It's gonna definitely be.
Of course, yeah.
But like
I don't know. I don't know. I just want to spotlight this match was really good, and I think that it's cool for DIY as a team to finally wrestle as a team at WrestleMania, right? Like,
yeah,
they
good
were
for
like
them.
you know what I mean?
They're just
Good
not
for,
that.
good for them, but fuck them, right, Pablo? Fuck
They're
their
not that
dream.
interesting, dude. They're not. I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry. Like I'm solely. I'm sure they're fucking fantastic people. I don't know why fucking Johnny Gargano keeps cutting his hair like that. I'm not sure, but I'm sure they're great. But as just a simple viewer investing in fucking my time into characters, there's nothing compelling about them to me. Great if you're like a wrestling insider and know all their backstory and all that shit, but just on a weekly basis, like what is interesting? Why should I invest my emotions into these fucking guys?
Dude, DIY is an AEW tag team. That if DIY was an AEW, they'd be going ballistic.
Yeah, I mean,
They'd
like
be in the main event.
So the Creed brothers instantly off the bat, like you get what their story is, you get what they're about. There's a connection there, and they can fucking go. So like I don't know. I guess like I said, I get the decision making from a standpoint of like these are the people that have been working very hard for us throughout the year, so we're gonna pay them all off with an event of WrestleMania payday or whatever the fuck it is. But as a fucking viewer, I wish that Triple H would stop fucking having such a hard on for fucking DIY for Tommaso and Ciampa because they're not.
There's a special place. There's a special place in my heart for DIY because Pumps and I watched them wrestle in New Orleans at NXT.
Oh, you know, fuck your special place in your heart. It's not good TV. It's not.
That's a damn good show.
It was a really good show.
Fucking show.
And I cheered on Tommaso Ciampa to the chagrin of our entire section, and it was hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, dude, they're talented. I'm not saying that they're not. They're just not. They're fucking Ricochet is super fucking talented, but he's just not fucking interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. Like,
fair enough. His wife is fire.
Yeah, great. Good for him. He just.
All right.
Feel like a big man shitting on DIY.
Sorry. Like I said,
the name of the show is already. Do you feel like a big man? 1,000,000%. Drew McIntyre's new T-shirt is fire. It's crazy to me that they let him absolutely shit on CM Punk every week.
Punk's gonna be back on Raw though.
Yeah, he's coming back. Yep, but it's just I don't know. It's just this is just so outside of what the WWE has been in terms of like social media leaning into that kind of shit, and I think it's cool. All right.
Yeah, let's have a feud with a guy that can't work.
I know it's hilarious. I don't know. I like it. Pablo. Okay, I know you guys want to talk about this.
Look at
Or I mean, at least Pablo does.
Look at Nathan giving him this.
I'm sure Pumps didn't.
Well, he put stuff in the notes. Pumps
anything. How good is she,
dude? Fucking great.
I don't need notes to tell you she's great.
IYO Sky is fucking great.
Stop the presses.
Listen, I like women's wrestling when it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the new Damage Control so much more than I like the previous version of fucking Damage Control. And it was like about time. I like this whole fucking story. I feel like it's developing. It's been a long time coming. I feel like I wish they would have pulled the trigger on it a lot sooner. And I just
I think Bayley has gone full face too quick. Like she's already out in like a fucking tie-dye t-shirt, like being homies with Naomi, and like I think she should have.
She was at the Bucks game Thursday.
Cool. That has nothing to do with her storyline. So
yeah, she was baby facing it up to the crowd, motherfucker.
She always kind of was. She always like even when she was in Damage Control, she'd still do all those fucking press things, right?
Yeah, I just
think
she
Bango and Alley Oop.
I think she should have.
What's the Clippers mascot's name? Doesn't have one. He's a vulture. Birds don't get names.
Nah, what is his name? Shit, that's sad.
Nate's not a real fan. Bucks and 6, bitch. Mark it down.
fuck? That's embarrassing.
Ha!
It's new though. The mascot's new.
Then why do I know who he is?
I know what he is. He's a fucking buzzard.
Yeah, after I said it.
I fucking knew that. I just didn't know his name.
What number's on his jersey?
Damn, Pumps is putting you to the
This
fucking
one.
test, man.
This fucking number's on his jersey. This is the one. This is the number on his jersey.
Damn.
Uh,
One of those
This is the
kids
greatest show ever.
that wears the band T-shirts. He's like, "Fuck, name 3 songs."
no,
Yeah.
go no, Pablo. I will
Name
fucking
the discography right now.
I will remove you from the fucking chat, Pablo.
Damn. Feel like a big man? When
Feel like
yeah,
a
you
big
feel like a
man.
big man with your dump button?
you're fucking
Taking
being
people off the show?
Yeah.
I like that. Pablo also has access and can just re-enter himself.
You know.
Don't kick me out. Shit, I don't have any of those gimmicks.
Yeah. The reason I think I wrote that because their fucking segment was awesome on SmackDown, by the way, and then I rewatched her fucking crazy ass fucking match with Penta and Lucha Underground, and fucking shit. Like, I kind of don't want the fucking story to end, and I feel like cool, you're culminating to WrestleMania, but I hope there's more story for.
Come on,
Jericho.
dude. Bailey deserves it, bro.
Yeah. Oh no, she deserves it. Not telling Bailey needs if she can win, but I'm saying I just hope this keeps going. The whole damage control thing. I hope they don't take their fucking foot off the gas with damage control versus Bailey, because if
It's the best women's angle they have. Like
it really is, it really fucking is, and
For sure.
yeah, it's really fucking good, and all of them are really good, right? But yeah, Io looked like a fucking superstar. I think this fucking week, she's looking really cool, like the head of that faction. It was just good. I want to see more.
Another women's match main evented Becky and
Becky.
Naya.
last woman standing. They did it. They couldn't get a table going on the outside, which was kind of funny, but the match as a whole was really, really good.
My hole?
Nia Jackson's hole. I hate to admit this. I didn't watch this match.
It was good.
All right.
Sexist.
Nathan watched the match that I didn't.
No, he didn't.
I did watch it.
He fast forwarded that shit.
I watched it. Do we have any other? I honestly, my Hulu was fucking up, so I didn't even get to see SmackDown.
Aww.
If there was any, more Rock, Cody situation. Pablo,
Wait,
did
you didn't
see
watch
it?
SmackDown at all this week?
No, I tried. I was halfway through it. I was watching Rey Mysterio, the greatest after 45-year-old wrestler of all time.
I agree.
And then
I agree. Who the fuck is better than Rey Mysterio after the
Diamond Dallas
DDP?
Oh,
Page.
look, hey, nobody loves DDP. I love DDP.
What about the little stingers out there?
That little stinger.
Look,
little stinger. Give me a
Ray-
little stinger.
look, dude,
So
Ray.
I hit him in the sting. He doesn't know what to do.
No, I do know. I love Sting, but Ray's done something pretty fucking big for his culture, for the fucking style. There's too many.
Dude, the fact that he has to actually work because he's only 5'5" or whatever, like he couldn't. Like, it's not like some of those older big dudes that can just go in there and throw a few punches and, you know, a fucking power bomb or some shit. Like, Rey Mysterio, to be Rey Mysterio, has got to do Rey Mysterio shit.
Yeah,
And he is 49 years old.
and he's fucking. He's still great, dude. I can watch him. I could still watch him wrestle. Rey Mysterio and Sting up top. That's on my Mount Rushmore. All right.
Two of your 4 Mount Rushmore is Rey Mysterio and Sting.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. You can argue.
Who's the third one? Ricky Starks?
Fucking great. Ricky Starks is fucking good, but no, he's not on Mount Rushmore. But come on, fucking dude. Kidding me? Are you fucking making me defend Rey Mysterio?
Rey Mysterio can't even see Mount Rushmore.
Bro, I'm a little stinger.
Yeah, dude. But also Rey Mysterio. Maybe I just like all the fucking characters you can just dress up as and shit. Even fucking Bret Hart
I'm
himself.
for it. I'm just kidding.
Bret Hart will tell you who his favorite wrestler is, and he'll tell you it's Rey Mysterio. the man who everybody covets in the wrestling industry.
Yeah, I'm with you. I brought this up.
How do we get down the fucking rabbit hole? What were we talking?
Okay.
You didn't watch SmackDown. Yeah, SmackDown was
I
good.
didn't. Yeah. Well, I watched part of it, is what I'm saying. And then all of a sudden, like, I was getting a thing where I was watching Hulu from my computer, and then I could hear the sound, but I couldn't see it, and it was frustrating me. So I said, "Fuck."
So I snapped my computer in half.
So I So I punched my wife.
All right, well, that's
Feel like a big man punching your wife.
Feel like a big man.
Not letting me watch the tribal chief.
yeah. Well, fucking after Nathan hit his wife, SmackDown was good. The big standouts I think you kind of talked about, which was Naomi and Io and that whole story. Yeah. But yeah, dude, freaking The Rock. I mean, not The Rock. Fuck. Roman and Cody had their face off there. They're one-on-one. You didn't see that. That's kind of like the biggest wrestling.
Was it as legendary as it sounds in my head? Because I listen, I tried to watch it. I had a busy week.
What do you think, Pumps? I'm a
What you think, Pumps?
I'm gonna defer to Pumps on this one.
I didn't like Cody's suit choice, but you know.
Is he all black? The all black one?
Right, fashion police.
Oh, Pumps.
No, it just
trust
had
me,
highlights of brown in it. I'm not really a brownish.
I don't like brown either.
Beige, but I mean the liner of the suit was incredible. It was like a pearlescent, rainbowy, ghost facey kind of thing. I mean, it's fine.
The cut. What about the cut? What do you think about the cut?
I mean it
was fine.
He's custom made from head to toe. I get it.
It's a good cut.
Yeah.
It's a good.
Liner of the suit. It's fine.
It was good. It was good. It was good that they I guess got back to them two, right? Because I feel like
at least that world champion will be dressed in a suit, not a fucking hoodie. So.
Well, don't you fucking disrespect Roman Reigns' fit check.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry if you're the world champ, act like it.
He was effortlessly. He's cool. I'm sure that's expensive workout gear. No, I feel like Roman is. I think like Cody kind of called it out a little bit. Like Roman's a little bit on the back burner, right? Because I feel like The Rock seems like what Cody actually has to overcome to get that championship, right? So it was good.
Fit check, bro.
Look, there's Nathan.
Fucking, we dressed like our tribal chief around here.
Good.
That's how a champion dresses, Pumps.
Good gracious. Are those okay? I thought those were threes, and that I would have left.
No. Are they red and black? They're red and black, right?
Yeah. Do those work? All right. Anyway.
Yeah, but they're not threes, so we're good.
Yeah. I do have a pair of threes though, gray ones.
Of course you do. Because you love all things blech when it comes to shoes.
All right. Yes, so this is actually, like you mentioned, Pablo, this is like one of the first times that we've actually had just Cody and Roman.
Aside from when Cody gave away the main event.
Right.
So yeah, and what do we got? When's Mania? April 7th, 7th?
None of us know.
This is a hell of a wrestling show. Let me tell you what.
No, wait, it's the 6th because Monday's the 1st.
7th. Right, 6 and 7. So we got 2 weeks. And I think they're rolling on all cylinders.
Shocking.
I'm thinking the WWE hasn't been this interesting in a long time. I mean, I'm all in on like 5 angles.
Yeah, but I don't think they have been.
Name them right now.
Not
I'm all in on the Usos. Shut up, Pablo. I'm all in on the brother versus brother Usos. I'm all in on Seth and Drew. I'm all in on Drew and CM Punk. I'm all in on fucking Cody, Rock, and Roman. I'm all in on fucking
That's it.
Bailey and Io. Bailey and Io. I'm all in on LA Knight and AJ Styles. I'm all in on Logan Paul and Kevin Owens and fucking Randy Orton. Shit's fucking popping, son.
The Rock, Cody, Roman thing is not intentionally popping though. That's this is popping out of the truth of the actual scenario and the drama, and
that's what makes it even cooler,
man. You know,
I don't know what to tell you.
It is
but WWE, yeah.
Does Mania feel light? Like, are those are all the matches, right? Maybe I'm just so used to them fucking having 50 matches.
That's the thing is that now it's each night's only 3 hours.
Yeah,
like,
and then
they got it right now. So there's only going to be 5 matches on each
are we
card.
getting an Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
God, I hope not.
Are we getting a China Women's Memorial Battle Royal?
God, I hope not even more.
Are we? That's what I'm wondering. So this is. I mean, like, although last WrestleMania was Triple H's first WrestleMania, this is kind of like, as crazy as it is to think, this is kind of really his first WrestleMania. So it seems like less matches. Because lest we forget, last year, who did we have? We had fucking Omos and Brock Lesnar for some reason. Because pull it up, Pumps. Put
You
it
gotta
up.
say the name.
Because Vince McMahon oh,
Such good shit.
had his fucking
Literally
letters in there. Oh my gosh. I'm just thinking about it. It's terrible.
All right. Well,
So,
let's move on to AEW, guys, shall we?
Yay.
Pumps, you watched AEW this week.
I sure did.
Let's get to
All of
the now, was it just
Rampage.
me? Was Dynamite 3 hours?
Technically, no. Dynamite was 2, and then Rampage immediately followed it.
On Wednesday?
Correct.
oh, that's what it was.
So that's my issue.
What?
I watched Dynamite, and then
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the Edge and Christian match, it
My
just fucking
DVR cut
stopped.
off. Yeah.
Me too. And I was like, I felt this was like Goldberg and DDP Halloween Havoc, fucking 98 or whatever. Remember when that happened of them on pay-per-view?
I
Yep.
think it was Starcade, but yeah.
Was it Starcade?
I'm not
I
going
don't
to
know,
give
bro.
you any
You're
W's.
fucking Mr. DDP apologist shitting on Rey Mysterio,
I'm not an
me and
apologist.
Pablo's favorite wrestler.
I got facts.
I also love I love DDP. I think I wrote something about DDP somewhere in these notes.
He's a saint or something.
Yeah, he fucking deserves sainthood or the Warrior Award. He deserves the Warrior.
Oh, no.
Or
We
you know,
don't know.
or
No,
sainthood.
no.
Okay, or sainthood. I don't know. Whatever the
Who
fuck.
deserves the Warrior Award?
Nobody. The Warrior Award deserves to go away.
I agree. I low-key agree. I
No,
think it's silly.
They did the Warrior Award the wrong way. That's not what the Ultimate Warrior said. He was like, the Warrior Award needs to be for fucking production behind the scenes people that have fucking given a lot to the industry that nobody's ever recognized. And WWE's like, oh, let's just turn it into.
Why would that be the Warrior Award? What the fuck? That guy didn't do anything.
Well, I think he was going on about the
you make-
like one of the guys that he worked with that actually was a technical producer for WWE for years, and that he wanted to give him an award because I guess he helped Warriors promos through the year. So he said there should be a award.
What?
Yeah, it must have been hard to watch a guy
Oh,
go.
goddamn.
Not just that. How are you? How are you-
Listen, Warrior, this is what you do, buddy. This is
Right.
what you do, Jimmy. You say something about planets exploding.
No,
and
no.
fucking-
No, it's from a technical production, like fucking running like lights, fucking.
You're not gonna win this one. But
Microphone.
we've got Pablo in the spin cycle right now.
That's what it was supposed to be, and fucking WWE turned it into a weird PR campaign to be like, let's figure out a way to get good PR for.
Because you're right. Because WWE is
charitable.
crazy for thinking that people would think that if you gave a Warrior Award to a fucking camera guy or an editor, they wouldn't understand.
Yeah, they wouldn't. But I think that's the point. Is you need to bring some of those people to light, because WWE or most pro wrestling in general infamously doesn't really give a lot of production credit to the massive teams that help put on their show.
1,000,000%. It's
Yeah.
what makes us. It's that those and shout out. I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on that because
Yeah, why are you shitting on production?
What-
Nate?
I'm
You're
not
like,
at all.
Big man shitting on production teams.
like a big man.
feeling like a big
No.
man, huh?
That's how you
Trust
pay
me,
the
because-
bills, motherfucker.
Because I will be the first to say
Alright.
what separates AEW and WWE is production, and it's by 1,000,000 miles. It's just WWE's production is just it's second to none. I'll put WWE's production versus any television network ever.
Yeah. Oh no, they're probably that's like a people don't recognize that that's like a fucking almost probably $1 million budget.
How about the one shot
true,
this
right?
week? How about the one shot?
The what?
The one shot.
What are you
One
talking
opportunity.
See, Pablo, you're
Would
disappointing
you grab
me, dude.
it?
The one
you
shot
grab
where
it
they
with the
followed him fucking through the back and then came back out. That's a
Yeah.
one shot.
Oh, is that okay? Sorry. I'm thinking of a one shot like a comic. I'm like, what comic came
Oh
out?
no. Like
Yeah,
when you don't cut,
Continuous shot.
it's a one shot, and where they followed him to the back and then came back around. That shit was fucking fire,
that shit was
dude.
good. Shout out to whoever produced that whole segment with Sami Zayn walking out after the fucking Gunther thing. They fucking follow him through Gorilla all the way to the back, and it just the camera
turned back around,
drops back, and then it's like the whole R-Truth Miz thing, and then
that shit was fucking dope.
That was great. That was really fucking good. And I saw that on Twitter because somebody's talking about like, look, fucking WWE has the ability to create all these amazing things production wise.
Since fucking Kevin Dunn left.
Since fucking old Kevin Dunn left.
Yep. Okay, AEW guys. Let me get these results. Okay, we started off with Mercedes Moné.
I have a question immediately.
I'm with you. Say it.
CEO of what?
You know what?
Chief Executive Officer of what?
I have something with this. Pablo, would you like to speak first?
I don't. Yeah, did I write? Yes, I did write something. Sorry, sometimes. Yes, she put together her own video package. I think that's all I had. That kind of.
Sure, she did, and I helped produce it.
Good for her on that. Actually, if I can value in that, I think that's all I really had. Yeah, for me, it was I don't know, CEO of. I'm not sure just yet. We'll see.
Here's my problem. When you Google AEW CEO,
Okay, let's see where you're going with this now. Yeah,
you know who comes up?
Tony Khan.
Of course he does.
Oh.
Of course he does. Yeah. Why would you give her something you can't fucking Google?
Probably wants to do the Disney Frozen thing where he wants to distance himself. Like Walt Disney didn't want to be like referred to as like the Frozen and cryogenic.
It doesn't matter. You can't Google AEW CEO and not have to search through 5 pages of Tony Khan.
You can't right now, but like in 10 years, like in 5 years, or when our contract's up.
Yeah, when she leaves.
You can Google AEW CEO girl.
I know, but that's already too much. It's like if you're like, you know what I mean? Like
that's likely the most common search probably for Mercedes Moné. Moné.
CEO of what?
Jury's out. I think on Mercedes Moné and AEW. I hope she does well.
She's got nobody to wrestle.
She's got nobody to wrestle.
I don't care.
Sure she does.
You're right.
I don't care.
Until Britt Baker gets back, at least. Yeah, but you're right. She's got nobody right now. No.
She's just going to run through. She's going to be booked. But, hey, I'm saying right now, episode 9? Episode 9 of the Abdominal Stretch. This Mercedes Moné run in AEW is going to be Bret Hart in WCW in 1998.
Ooh, oh, that's the sound clip right there.
Wow.
Ballsy, this guy.
Let's just wish career-ending injuries on people. You feel like a big man wishing a career-ending injury on a woman?
Listen,
Mercedes Moné against Goldberg.
I'm not saying she's going to get injured. I'm saying booking-wise, this Mercedes Moné AEW run is going to be Bret Hart in WCW in 1998.
Cool.
We're not going to care. In 6 months, nobody's going to care.
Bret Hart helped Sting win the title and defeat Hogan.
He did. I saw it.
The greatest thing Bret Hart did in WCW was wear that metal plate when Goldberg tried to spear him.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
And that action figure set was kind of fire too. Like they did a set with the thing. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, fucking Bret Clint Eastwood Hart.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Nate.
Yes, sir.
Who can't cut a promo in English, motherfucker?
Oh, I hope you're not saying that Okada cut a fucking promo in English.
He absolutely did.
Yeah, we could.
I mean,
Japanese and then said a sentence in English.
Yeah, let's not get
It's
crazy.
a promo. It's a promo.
That was entertaining. I'll tell you.
Listen,
Man pulls up in a Ferrari like a boss.
hold on. I got it.
Roman Reigns ain't pulling up in a Ferrari.
Here we are. We're good. Listen. That's a cool fucking poster. That makes me care. You know what they didn't do? Any sort of video package prior to the match.
No, yeah, there's
Not a fucking thing.
which is crazy because you see that it can be done because Mercedes Moné.
I don't understand. Just make me care this much. Make me care this much, please.
Yeah, match was probably one of my favorite parts of AEW. I like seeing the Young Bucks backstage producing the whole match. By the way, yeah, such a missed opportunity because this was a really entertaining match.
I disagree.
Pumps, you
I
come
think
on.
the match was that good.
No, I completely agree with Nate.
Yeah.
If
It was meh.
Okada is your multi-million-dollar cornerstone, you don't put him in there for his one of his first matches with someone that looks like they jumped the rail.
You're saying that Eddie Kingston looks like he jumped the rail?
Yes.
Eddie Kingston's over, dude. He's great though. People love him.
Again, you can't put Okada with Eddie Kingston and expect people to believe in him.
In Eddie or Okada?
Okada. Pumps is saying Okada. Eddie's below him.
Eddie's fucking awesome, man. I
mean, listen. I low-key kind of look like Eddie Kingston, so I kind of like the guy.
Personally, Nathan looks like it. No, that's
fortunately Eddie has skilled Kingston. I like him, but I understand what Pumps is saying. They did this because they had to put a belt on him, and he was the fall guy.
Yes, which I get, but you didn't have to go 28 minutes to do it.
Oh, you did to keep Eddie happy.
I'm gonna disagree here. I'm gonna say that.
You think Eddie Kingston and Okada are making the same amount of money? Who gives a shit? You don't like it? Go anywhere else. Oh, you can't because you look like the guy that sells beer in the stands. Get out of my office.
That's what's cool about Eddie Kingston, though, and the contrast.
He's modern Sandman.
No, he's modern fucking Dusty Rhodes versus Ric Flair.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm gonna say it because you're polished heel who looks like $1 million. I agree. Okada looks fucking great. Going up,
pulled up in a Ferrari.
What did Dusty Rhodes look like, dude? What did Dusty Rhodes look like? The fucking American Dream. He looked like the dude selling beer in the stands.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Compare the
Let
two.
him cook.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Let him cook.
Eddie Kingston left tomorrow. No one would riot. They wouldn't have to bring him in as the Midnight Rider.
And this is
on a horse.
This is a really good story to tell, especially more so because you're talking about the fact that they're not even on the same pay grade. That's great right there. That's fucking money-making storyline.
Let him
right?
cook.
Like, think about that. That's a promo right there from Eddie Kingston in the sense of like,
facts.
I don't look this way. I'm not fucking polished as nice as fucking Okada is.
No cap.
Eddie.
And that's fine if they would have done that. You do that down the road.
Oh, you know why they didn't do that? Because they're AEW and they don't know how to build anything.
I'm not defending that. I'm giving them help. Here, take my advice. It's free.
I'm going to say that they could.
Also, check the chat, Nate. I can't respond. My mother left a quote.
I saw that.
I'm more of a boss. Oh yeah.
I don't know if she is quoting real quick. That's the clip of the week, by the way. That last minute and a half.
Midnight Rider.
Pump's mom said, "I am more than a boss. I am a CEO because I took control of my own life. I walked out with my head held up high." And I don't know if she's talking like
watching AEW. What the hell's going on
is
here?
She quoting Sasha, or is she giving us a life quote? Like
either one.
I don't know how to respond to that.
You win.
I think that's a quote from Mercedes Moné, and I guess it's true. I think I'm very excited about Mercedes Moné. I hope but yeah, she just like wants more.
Yeah.
Nobody to wrestle.
Vote for
I love you,
Mercedes.
Mama Pumps. I can't wait to meet you in a couple months.
Somebody
Don't
else.
let him give you drugs.
They do plenty of YouTube shows and coverage. They need to do on TV. Yeah, I'm sure. AEW does do that actually. They put a lot of their shit online. And I guess maybe they're doubling
down on the fact that YouTube is the new TV.
Yeah.
They still got to do TV. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
Tiger Style Pro. Hire that guy.
I cannot believe you compared Eddie Kingston to Dusty Rhodes.
Dude, Dusty Rhodes versus Ric Flair is that same fucking story. And I think Okada versus Eddie Kingston would be a really good story. You mix in some video packages, some backstage promos. I love, like I said, the fact that, yes, they're not.
It could be, sure.
Eddie Kingston's great, dude. Let me tell you.
Okada hasn't been there long enough to build that. If Okada was the champ like Flair was, absolutely you had a point. But you can't tell me the Intercontinental or whatever ICBM championship
title, yeah,
is the same as the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying,
is that a burrito? Are you disrespecting us by eating a burrito in the middle of promo, Daddy? With Diablo Thoth? Are you serious right now?
I'm saying that it has potential.
Please continue, Pump.
I'm saying the story that those two have potential to fucking tell a really good story, and you could easily start from this match on and
you
create
could,
a great
but
feud.
if you're gonna do that, and if God forbid AEW ever had long-term plans, then Okada should have squashed him in 5 seconds. Pull him in close for a handshake, Rainmaker, good night, give me my belt, I'm out of here. I'm off in the Ferrari.
No cap.
Do we
Big facts?
Clearly, we know Tony Khan loves Okada. That's his like new.
He's not the only one.
Do you think Tony Khan likes Eddie Kingston?
Sure, why not?
To invest in him? You think he does?
He likes him enough to put like 3 fucking belts on the guy.
I mean, I don't dislike Eddie Kingston, but like,
why do you hate Eddie Kingston, Pumps? I don't understand why you keep shitting on Eddie Kingston.
Like Eddie Kingston, right?
Eddie Kingston cut one of the greatest promos I've ever heard a few years ago. That you used it for an intro.
I use it on an album.
I'm not shitting on Eddie Kingston.
Very true. Very true.
Not like you're shitting on Eddie Kingston.
I'm not.
We all just want him to do a few sit-ups. That's it.
There's levels to this shit.
That's it, dude. If Eddie Kingston ever gets his own money, I'll retract my previous statement. If Eddie Kingston could get in the shape that I want to get in the shape of, he could be good.
I think he's fine. I think he looks credible. I think he looks like a fucking dude at the bar that you underestimate for being out of shape who beats the shit out of somebody.
I agree with you.
Right? I think
but next to Okada, it's kind of like, all right.
No, I'm fucking telling you.
Also, this is gonna fire Pumps up. I don't care. It's an hour into the show. I don't have anything to lose. Okada's finisher is pussy, bro. It's fucking. It's a short arm clothesline, dude.
Yeah.
That's a fucking Jake Roberts signature. Like that's just like short arm clothesline. All right.
I don't disagree with that.
It's mad pussy, dude. He's not even buff. He doesn't even have the arm to deliver that sort of pussy ass finisher.
I'm gonna say
JB.
JB.
How many times did your tribal chief carry the Olympic torch? Because Okada did. Cultural icons carry the Olympic torch.
That's fire. He did.
Generational athletes carry the Olympic torch. Has The Rock or Roman Reigns ever done that?
That's not true. They fucking let a lot of weird motherfuckers carry that Olympic torch, actually.
And yet still, your boys have never even sniffed it. That's so strange. Man, that's so strange. Almost like Okada is a bigger star in his homeland than your boy Dwayne and your boy, whatever, I can't remember his name, are here. That's so weird.
Oh. Well, I mean, listen, bro, one country's got like fucking a third of the people in it.
And yet he still overcame and rose above.
Bro, have you seen Roman Reigns' outfits?
Yeah, they're terrible.
All right. AEW, stop getting off topic.
Pumps. Okada is your new Intercontinental Champion or whatever it's called.
Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Champion.
Yeah.
Remember when you said AEW needed more belts?
You know what, Pumps?
Yes.
If Pablo could get his little board together where he can play sounds and shit, that would be like you got me.
Yeah.
Because you're 100% correct.
And then one of them's just going to be me going,
I've made
You're right.
sounds. I don't know.
You're right.
Yeah.
I thought AEW needed more belts. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Someone shall receive.
They don't need, and they need less belts. You're correct. I was wrong.
Need less belts. What?
I was wrong. Chris Jericho wrestled Hook, and Pablo was excited.
I was not excited. I don't even want to talk about this.
I used to love Chris Jericho.
Yourselves about it.
How bad was this?
I used to love Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho's New Japan run got me hyped. Oh, it was the trombone.
Yeah. We're gonna channel that into the thing. Yeah. Why? This made no sense for anybody. It didn't.
Jericho wants to. I think he wants to put Hook over.
It doesn't. Jericho puts everybody over, and nobody gets any better anymore. Like he's that's that.
Yeah, they get the Jericho stink on.
That bloom is off the rose, dude.
All right, so then let's talk about this. Is it time for Jericho to be done in AEW?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I loved Chris Jericho till January 6th.
Yeah, what's he doing? The Lionheart. He came out as the Lionheart, and
listen,
Le Champion, great.
You can make an argument that Jericho is top 10 all time.
I can, and I will.
I'm with you. You can make. I could understand that argument. He's not doing himself any favors at this point.
Nope.
And Hook's not going to be any better than Hook is today. Hook is not going to be any better tomorrow. He's got zero. I was a fan of Hook. Yep. A big fan.
And Hook.
I was all about Hook when he first came out. Part of that might have been the Action Bronson fucking theme. I'm not gonna lie. I like Hook's entrance a lot.
I mean, in the fact he looks like Joe from Fatal Fury or whatever.
He never, once the bell rang, he just never got any better, really, and he can't cut a promo. I don't know.
I liked him with Danhausen.
He needs, huh?
I liked him with Danhausen. I liked Hookhausen.
Hey, he needs to go to NXT.
Here we fucking go.
You know what would help Hook out a lot? A little bit of NXT.
Send him to New York.
Notice you haven't seen Brian Pillman Jr. in a while because he's working some shit out. They know when to put people. He was in the first couple of pay-per-views when he first came out. Didn't really do gangbusters. He could wrestle. And they were like, all right, we're pulling him back. And they're going to fucking work with him. AEW doesn't do that with anybody.
Yeah. No, they just take you off TV.
Right. They don't have anywhere to go to get better.
The indies, right? I mean, I think that's part of the AEW contract, right? Is for them to be able to like work.
But nobody AEW is signing for any real money can wrestle the like Adam Cole can't go wrestle the indies.
They can do that. I mean, I think, and
you think? What if he fucking blows his ACL?
Well, dude, if you're trying to fucking get better, that's part of what you need to do. You need to suffer for your craft.
It's not like they have insurance. Independent contractor.
Yeah, but as I'm saying, as you're working on your craft, if you are, I mean, I think, I don't know, that could be a whole discussion about, are they comfortable now making AEW money enough to be like, I don't have to fucking do anything extra but fuck around. But if you want to be the best, you got to fucking be in there, or if I can work in those indies, if you have the opportunity to, you need to fucking make the towns, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to, but I mean, I don't know. But Hook's probably been wrestling for some time. His dad, you know, I'm sure probably taught him how to do all those fucking suplexes, which is the only thing he kind of does. And
Somebody who's been on the indies is Jack Perry.
Yeah, see, Jack Perry's out there trying to do it, trying to get better.
But he got sent away.
Yeah, Tony's mad. Tony said, I'm very angry at you. You done
Go
come
away, Jack Perry.
Jack Perry, you need to go away.
You can't play here anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Tony's mad at Jackie.
Where are you guys at on Meltzer?
Washed.
I don't give it. I'll listen to what he's got if I can say, but it's not gospel.
No.
Right? But he's there. He's floating around. He gets some fucking things right. Sometimes.
I like his historical stuff. His modern stuff is too jaded.
I don't give a shit about his 5 stars.
No.
Right. I kind of do though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I like recently, I wanted to go on a Rick Rude kick outside of the ones I remember or know. So I just type in like Rick Rude Meltzer. And then I kind of just go through and see what he thought was a 2 or 3 star one. And then maybe I didn't see it. You know what I mean?
And you go and watch all the Meltzer Rick Rude stuff.
All right, I'll just go fuck myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Show gets better every week, guys. MJF is not on the AEW roster page.
Oh, yeah.
Still, this has got to be a work, right?
Since January.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they extended his contract for injury.
Right. He's going to run out in a hood. It'll be great for like 3 weeks, and then it'll just be back to business.
I'll tell you, if you're MJF, I would feel like AEW would be the place that you want to stick around with for some time. I don't.
You know why? You know why? Because Okada can't speak English.
This is one of the instances where I'll say
Factually untrue, for the record.
He speaks a little English.
It's the same reason Otani isn't the face of baseball.
No, Tony's not the face of baseball because he got caught gambling.
Hey, that's allegedly. All right.
You know what he was betting on? Chuck the Condor, the mascot of the LA Clippers.
Oh, Chuck!
Number
That's
213.
Damn, dude.
I'm not gonna have you disrespect Otani, okay? Los Angeles Dodger legend.
Legend? He's played 2 games.
Legend.
And that might be it. Do they have to pay him all that money if he Pete Rosed?
Fuck, I don't know.
I got a whole because baseball contracts are guaranteed. So I mean,
yeah, I have a whole other. I think his homie was just covering for him, and he's being a good friend.
You guys are talking real sports right now in a wrestling.
I know, it's crazy. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're so back. Thank you.
Sorry.
See, Pablo, you need to get us. You need to fucking slap us around a little bit.
Everybody knows about baseball. This fucking shit takes too long to fucking watch. Too much.
All right. Anyway,
Show me the
I
highlight.
felt that same way until I started working for the Mets. Baseball Live is
baseball live is really fun.
Yeah, of course.
But I understand baseball on TV is a nap sport like golf.
All right, wrestling.
Okay, wrestling. MJF.
Yeah.
He's going to come. You know what's crazy is that we just talked about AEW, and not one time did the champion come up.
Samoa Joe.
I know, but what I'm saying is it's.
Well, he came out at the end of the Swerve match. We just haven't got there yet.
Well, Post made a pretty good point about
right.
it last week, Nathan. I don't know if you listened to the PMP show.
He did not.
I did. I fucking did the
Bullshit.
timestamp.
We had 2 viewers, and you weren't one of them.
I did the timestamps, dummy.
Oh yeah, he
You
did.
feel like a big man calling me a dummy? With my mother in the chat, you feel like a big man?
Is this
Trying
what
to embarrass me in front of my mother?
Nathan?
Dummy and bonehead. Those are some of my favorite like old disses.
I like egghead and pencil neck.
Yeah, such and such dummy. I don't know. It's just funny. I don't know.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Swerve Strickland is an absolute head and shoulders above the roster. I don't care what that guy should. Him and Samoa Joe should be in a 4-month feud.
Did you guys watch this
Would
match? I
be
know
mad.
Nate probably didn't, but him
Yeah,
and
against the Butcher,
the
right?
Butcher.
I did.
Yeah,
You
that's
did.
fine.
Okay.
Yes.
So I don't know if you picked up on it or I'm just so much of a psychopath where I did. So Butcher went to Irish whip him into the corner or maybe like get wrist control to get him in a move. And Swerve just slightly picked up his left leg and kicked off his wrist control. I've never seen that before.
Oh, okay.
Like it was just one of those subtle things where I was like, oh, this man is good.
Swerve is fucking good, dude.
No, I knew that going in, but then I saw that and I was like, this is like next level ring stuff.
And that's the kind of fucking observations you get on the abdominal stretch.
Look at that. Wow.
This man Pumps has been watching wrestling for decades.
Damn near 40 years.
And he watches Japanese wrestling, which is way more advanced than American wrestling. And he saw a move this week.
Let's take it back a little bit here. It's good. Different. All right.
I'm just happy everybody's internet's fucking firing on all cylinders. Yes, Swerve is, I mean, dude's killing it.
Yeah. Good to see Butcher back too.
Yes.
Yeah, he looked good. He's a that was a fun little match. Actually, that was like one of the little highlights of Dynamite for me. I was like, okay, this is a cool little exhibition match here. And then the follow up with Samoa Joe and Swerve. Who came out? Fucking Don Callis, right? He's like, no, you're gonna wrestle
Takeshita.
Which I'm for. I'm not mad at any of that. The reason why I don't think we're talking about it as much is because it's not like outrageous. It's actually consistent. And I feel like if you're watching it, I think it's all consistently good. The whole Samoa Joe thing. Oh, is that where we're going? Let's just go.
Oh, sorry. I was loading it for the next thing. Sorry.
Yeah, it's been consistently good. And it hasn't been like mind blowing, but I think you're right. Swerve Strickland's really fucking good. And he needs, I wouldn't be mad at a 4-month chase against Samoa Joe.
I agree. And I hate that.
Well, depending on what Max is doing.
I just hate that Pumps' fruition is correct in the sense that where he was like, Joe is the champ at the wrong time. Yeah, he's at the wrong time.
Yeah. He's
champ. He deserves to be champ, but he doesn't deserve to be this champ.
Yeah, he's the stopgap. He's the veteran until the rookie's ready to go.
He's the DDP at 44.
To hand it off to an older Bill Goldberg?
That's what he's supposed to. He's playing his part, and he's doing it well.
Joe's phenomenal, and they'll never be able to take his name away from the lineage of that title, whatever that means. So good for him.
Christian and Adam Copeland wrestled.
I'm so glad he said Adam Copeland and not Edge.
Okay. Listen.
Who's Christian?
Christian Cage?
Jay?
Okay. Here he goes.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Why does he say super, 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 superstar? Why do we need 4 superstars?
How many times did he win the belt?
It's a great question.
I don't know. I mean, is he a 4-time champion?
I don't know. I don't know. My other thing is he goes, superstar Adam Cole, and it makes me want to say Bay at the end.
Oh, I hate Justin Roberts. You're not going to get...
You know what I mean? Because he stretches out Adam Copeland just like Adam Cole, and this is a fucking stupid nerd take, but it makes me want to say Bay after he says Copeland.
Nerd.
Mark.
Yeah, nerdy. Very nerdy take.
This match should not have been on regular television.
Technically, it wasn't because it got cut off.
No, I agree. It should have. Dynasty is right around the corner. Why wouldn't you just put that on that Dynasty? Like you have Ospreay, Bryanson.
Dragonson.
Also, yes. Brian the American Draggleson.
And then been a great addition to it. I don't know why it was on free TV.
Also, we literally had a match like this at the end of the next show. So if you were trying to get people to stick around, 40 minutes later they saw this done not as well.
And all of a sudden it was an I Quit match.
No, I think he established that on.
No, it was no DQ.
No,
and
then
then
they
announced as I Quit at the start of the show. So
that's not what this fucking promo.
No.
Picture that I pulled up
Last week on Collision when he fucking debuted the fucking spiky bat, he was he was.
Oh, because spiked bats make me think of submissions.
But he was like, he did say like, I'm gonna make you say I quit. That was part of the promo. So at least been for a week that they said that was gonna be a thing.
All right, I'll just go.
I hate the fucking spiky bat. By the way, I wrote
have
a whole rant.
What was it? Talk about it. Talk about the spiky bat.
What? I mean, did you watch the match? So you saw how it ended, right?
Well, I didn't because I fucking cut off after 2 hours of. I didn't know to watch. I didn't watch Rampage. I never watched Rampage. Who the fuck watches Rampage? I didn't know that was the thing.
Collision. Edge basically fucking hit Christian in the balls with it.
That's what he said. He Swiss cheesed his nuts.
That's right. Edge turns Christian's dick and balls into Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
Involuntary vasectomy. I also wrote.
I will say the hockey fight to start it off was pretty dope.
No,
that was cool. The match was good.
Pablo's got a counterpoint. I want to hear it.
Good. It was really stupid actually because he puts the shirt over his head and then Christian proceeds to put his arms in it. It's like
he's got to fight.
The camera
got to fight.
If the camera would have turned away, it wouldn't have been so bad, but it focused on him putting the fucking shirt on. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing right now?
The man needs his arms to defend himself.
Why would that make sense? It was just around his neck. It wouldn't make sense for him to then be like, well, the shirt's already around my neck. Let me fucking fix it. That pissed me off so much.
These are the fucking hot takes you get on the Abdominal Stretch every week, Sunday night, 6 p.m.
I liked
Put your shirt on.
Edge and Christian had a podcast. I loved all their takes on matches and shit and psychology. Meanwhile, this motherfucker is putting shirts on and then fucking pulling out a spiky bat. What the fuck? Nobody it's like somebody going to make a fucking touchdown in the NFL and fucking getting shot in the fucking kneecap. Somebody pulls out a knife. Like that.
Last Boy Scout?
Like, why are you trying to fucking murder someone? All right. Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna shoot the closet at 3.
Because like I'm saying, like it's AEW all about like, we're fucking being like a fucking actual sports show. Nobody on actual sports tries to physically murder.
There's not penalty boxes in sports.
Yeah. There's not fucking people getting bashed over the head with a fucking Lucille.
That's why you have the 10 count, dude.
All right. The 5 count. If you keep bashing him over the head with the nails, we're gonna count to 5 in this call. It's not just murder. The other thing that pissed me off back in the day was fucking Drew McIntyre's sword, whatever they named after his mom. I'm like, you're gonna kill somebody with that. What is the fucking? You can't bring.
Dude. Hercules didn't like really hit you with the chain, dog.
Who was the sword a gift from?
His mom, right?
That's actually true.
Is that? I hated the sword. I remember.
Wait, what?
He cut the middle road.
The sword was a gift.
Wait, what?
The sword was a gift.
From who?
From he who shall not be named.
I need some context, dog.
He gave him that sword. It was like his personal sword, and he's like, "Here you go, pal. This will be great. This will be good shit."
For real?
Yes.
Well, goddamn.
We don't want to dive down.
Abdominal Stretch, Sunday night, 6 p.m.
Breaking news to Nathan.
Fuck.
Hey, if the people don't learn something, at least Nate does.
Yeah, that's not facts. No cap.
In a nutshell, I did not enjoy the Christian and Adam Copeland.
It didn't really keep my attention as much as a match like this should have.
Imagine this match, WrestleMania.
Oh, good Lord.
It was in Toronto.
70,000 people.
You couldn't do this match at WrestleMania.
TLC, 70,000 people.
I wish they would have done a TLC. That actually would have made a lot more sense. You didn't have to try to actually murder somebody. You can use the weapons that are like, okay, these are foreign objects. But when you start fucking pulling out swords and fucking sticks with nails sticking out of them, that's a fucking stick with a bunch of nails in it. That will kill someone.
Bro, don't tell him how to party.
You're gonna fucking hit him.
Yeah.
Don't fucking tell me how to party.
What are you, the deathmatch police?
Yeah, that's just a murder weapon, dude. That's not a foreign object in wrestling. That is a murder weapon.
Dude, you're a cuck.
Can't say foreign object anymore. That's hatred.
You're such a cuck.
Right? What a liberal. What a California Dem. Get out of here.
Here we go. Talk about it.
You feel like a big man?
You feel like a big cuck?
I like that whoever screen grabbed this follows Roddy Strong.
Yeah, it was fucking Pablo. If you ever looked at the notes that we fucking put each week.
These are my notes. They have been my notes since. Hang on. 8/2 of 2019, sir. Long-term booking.
You get nothing. You lose.
Look, Bischoff to moderate the Y2J debate. We remember that?
This is what, Pablo, I deem you to read what Edge said because I have to go pee. I have to go pee.
Pee before the show.
Pablo, you read to the class while I go to the bathroom.
No, I don't want to read this. I feel like everybody should just go to like an Adam Copeland's Instagram. Ray talks about. Okay, I didn't even read it. I was actually reading it. So
Toronto,
I'm gonna read
WrestleMania, blah blah blah.
Yeah, about Dynamite on Wednesday. When I first came back to wrestling back in 2020, Rumble. This was the match I always wanted to get to. Yeah, of course it's the match. It's the match he should have gotten to. I'm not.
Well, yeah, it's two best friends beating the piss out of each other. But
yeah,
they can trust each other, so it's okay. Like
AEW made a pop. I mean, let's call this what this is, right? This is Adam Copeland's fucking like farewell tour, right? He said he didn't retire in Toronto. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out on Dynamite this week and he's like, "I'm done." Had a 1-year contract. Because yeah,
I don't think it's been a year though.
I don't know. It fucking feels like a year. Damn.
Just because you want it to be doesn't make it a year.
Could you just call it a day? I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you did. Sure sounded like it was never forgiven. Blah 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 blah. If you have dream hard, take your vitamins, say your prayers.
Right. For the rocket fuel with the ship with the Warriors.
Yeah, AEW TNT title. I don't.
Cool.
I don't care. Good for it. Good for Christian. I'm glad he fucking did his thing.
Glad nobody got hurt.
What did we learn?
That I really just don't care about this. You didn't do enough to make me care about this match, Adam Copeland. I'm sorry. Look. You know what? And Adam Copeland's a fucking super great guy. Actually, he fucking randomly for no reason at a random car show fucking cut a promo for me, asked him for a show I used to work on. I was like, "Hey, can you just say this in the camera?" He's like, "Yeah, sure. Why the fuck?"
Wow, he was super nice to you, and you're shitting on him for this match.
He was super nice to me, and
fucked up, Pablo. It's fucked up.
And I'll tell you, I like him. Him and Christian's podcast was probably one of my favorite wrestling podcasts. They stopped because they went back to wrestling or whatever. I'm sure he's a great guy, but it was no Sting match. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no Sting run, which is the one run that AEW's gotten right. And
man, I agree. This match should have meant more, and I think that's what you mean.
But he wanted to do it, so he checks it off his bucket list before.
I know.
Percent of AEW matches you can say that about though.
What?
They got it wrong.
I'm
sorry. The wrestlers wanted to do it, so they did it.
Oh, right. Well, that's all.
Not how to run a wrestling business.
Daniel Bryan's whole career in AEW is just whoever I want to wrestle.
Speaking of Dragonson,
that's all they're doing. Yeah.
Talk about it, Pumps.
The Billy Goat promo this week, as you can see, his shoes were too small for me, bro.
That was a great line.
I know. That's why I copied it.
Osprey is already crushing it.
Coming week.
Osprey's crushing it. Just feel bad.
2 pugs, 3 cats, a baby, a missus, and a mortgage, mate.
I just feel bad because nobody's gonna care in 3 months.
No, I disagree. I feel like Osprey's got he can.
It's true, Pumps. Listen, we're gonna care. We're gonna care. We're gonna care. He's fucking hysterical, and he's amazing in the ring.
I'm gonna care, Pumps.
They won't book him right, bruv. He's gonna be Miro.
Here's the thing.
We didn't talk about that news last week either.
Oh, that his wife's single?
That's one way to put it.
There's a chance.
No, okay, I'm sorry.
I think Osprey has potential to be AEW's guy.
Yeah.
Their savior.
Absolutely.
He could. I don't think anybody's
especially
booking
since he
AEW.
can speak English.
I don't know anything about it. It seems like, look, from the short extent that I had in indie wrestling and producing regional TV, I feel like wrestlers, that's why I feel like AEW just feels like an indie. Like they're very much they shouldn't all have creative control over their own characters.
Agreed.
I'm sorry. They shouldn't. And that's why WWE's structure is going to work out a little bit better because you actually have like a creative team. And I mean, some ideas are great. I think you should hear ideas and it should be a collaboration clearly from the performer as well. But I don't think anybody's really booking AEW. I think Tony Khan is making matches that he wants to see and letting the wrestlers book it.
Pumps, I have a serious question for you.
Yeah.
But Osprey is good, was my point. I feel like Osprey could potentially book himself well enough.
If you're Osprey and you sign with the WWE, your basement is Sheamus and your ceiling is Seth. Do you still sign with AEW?
I mean, that covers a lot of ground, but you still end up with 3 world titles.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like he would go and be, you know what I mean? Because Seth Rollins is working himself in to be like one of the fucking greatest wrestlers in the company's history.
I mean, yeah, you would if you were guaranteed 3 runs with the belt. Yeah, you would.
Right. Okay. All right. I got you.
But I mean, this is AEW where you're guaranteed a run with the belt.
Are you?
Yes. They're not gonna have a choice.
Here's my problem. I think Tony leans into having guys hold the belt for too long. The WWE overdoes it. But I think Tony there should be some flip-flopping programs. Because that would be like an angle. Like, I fucking beat you, you beat me. Like, you know what I mean? Like how like back in the day, like in the 90s, kind of like that shit would go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think Tony, like, I don't know, dude. Samoa Joe's been the champ for what? 4 months? 5 months?
Has
6
it been
months?
that long? I don't know how long has Max been gone.
But like, dude, can you tell me anybody that Samoa Joe really wrestled? That meant anything?
Swerve.
Well, yeah,
Swerve
but
and
that
Hangman.
meant like there's just nothing happens. Like,
yeah, no, I agree with you. But like, you now have the talent. Well, they've always had the talent. I don't know.
right. They need to abandon dream match booking every week.
Oh, but it's okay when the Usos do it.
But they
How's
have
that?
a long-term story.
I'm just saying.
The
How's
Usos have
that?
a long-term story.
I'm just saying. You can't praise WWE for doing it.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you what you meant by that.
The Uso storyline started in the womb, my friend. Okay? That's the longest term of booking that there can be. Starts from the womb.
Are you saying that the brother versus brother book match is
is poorly booked?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen it.
So is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, I was just being a bitch, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I legitimately wanted to talk about it. I didn't know if, like, there was something I was missing.
No, I mean, they
I didn't know.
don't. AEW does not have a long-term plan. If they did, they would have people like.
It would be awesome because their roster is fucking lit.
Yeah.
Their roster is lit.
Yeah. No, Tony Khan needs to redirect some of that money.
It can't be a video game every week. That's the problem. It's a video game every week.
I mean, it's like you said, it's an indie. It's you turn up every week. You know who's on the card, but you don't know what's going to happen. And then the next week,
and guys like us will appreciate what we watch, and it's all good.
You know what would make AEW more interesting? Because clearly it's Tony Khan, billionaire, like just wanting to book matches for his entertainment. Just get rid of the fucking tour, like the fucking touring thing. Get rid of the crowd. And just like book a dinner table of just like billionaires, of like 5 billionaires, and let everybody in AEW wrestle in front of those people as the fucking billionaires are shrouded in the shadow. Like, this is some fucking intense shit right here.
That's like that movie. You see, what's that movie where there was the different levels and the food went down each level? You see that movie?
Snowpiercer.
No, but it's not Snowpiercer. It's
Next Level Chef on Fox.
Okay,
that show's good. I fuck with that show tough.
Snowpiercer is the one on the train. Soylent Green is people from Charlton Heston.
Yeah.
This is it's a foreign film where like it starts at the top and there's a table full of food, but it only stays on your level for like a minute. And so you have to eat as much as you can, and then it goes to the next one.
That's
and
Next Level Chef.
And then that's not the name of the movie. Next Level Shaft?
Chef.
No, it's not. No, stop it.
Is Gordon Ramsay in it?
It's a fucking great film. Anyway,
you're doing such a good job.
Next week, you started Next Level Chefing me in the middle of my explanation.
Which sounds like a better program.
I'm sorry, Mama Pumps. Sorry.
To answer Nathan's original point, the reason why fucking Will Ospreay is in AEW is because he's probably some creative motherfucker that feels like he can come and do some good, and they're paying a shitload of money. And that's the thing is Tony Khan is willing to pay these dudes a lot more. WWE is going to give you the opportunity and the TV time and the production, but they're going to fucking make you really work for it. And they're not just going to pay you gangbusters from the get-go. They're going to make you prove your worth, which I feel like Will Ospreay easily could do. I don't feel like his ceiling is Seth Rollins. I feel like Will Ospreay's superstar potential.
Ceiling is Roman Reigns, maybe?
Yeah, fuck yeah, Cody. I mean, like, fucking put him in the main event. Brock Lesnar. Fucking let me see fucking Will Ospreay versus Brock Lesnar. You know, Omos. I don't fucking know. Whoever the WWE's got.
Eddie Kingston is Dusty Rhodes. Let's fucking go.
Eddie Kingston is fucking good, and that's a storyline against Okada. All right? Dusty and Rick is the same dynamic. Fucking rich, polished, fucking blue blood varsity wrestler against the fucking sloppy looking underdog who is a badass who could win a barroom fight. That's a good story.
God damn it. Hey, we've been on for an hour. We've been on for an hour and 40 minutes, and I really want to talk about Terry Gordy's Dark Side of the Ring, but I don't think we could do it. Let's do that next week.
It was depressing.
It was depressing, but it was good.
Do it tonight.
Okay, can you watch it? Because it was really good.
I will
thought
watch
it was
it.
good.
I will watch it. It's already almost 10 o'clock for me.
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
And I get up at 5.
Was there anything else that we missed that we can discuss quickly?
Did you watch the women's match? No, you didn't, because you didn't watch the end of the Christian match.
No, I didn't know that it happened.
I just don't understand why they did the same Edge and Christian match an hour later with the gals. Like, I get it, but I don't get it. I don't know.
Because Tony Khan is a billionaire who just wants
Yeah, but like...
So there's this movie, right? And so the food is on a table, and it starts at the top, and then it goes down.
Next Level Chef on Hulu. I guarantee this is where Nate saw this.
No, it's a movie. Did we miss anything other than talking about Dark Side of the Ring, which I really want to do next week?
No.
CM Punk has pregnant dog nipples.
Yep. You want to pull that
was
photo up?
2 weeks ago.
Should we?
No, I know, but that's always going to be in the notes.
Okay.
You would know that if you look at.
Forever in the notes.
There was an amazing sign on Raw this week that said, "I like delicious chicken."
There's also one that said somebody call Rikishi.
Call Rikishi, and I like delicious chicken, which made me laugh very hard.
WWE is stepping their sign game up. Did you see that they're running like a competition or something?
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they're like, hey, bring your signs, and it could get featured on television. They're like encouraging signs again.
I like it. See, Pumps, I don't know what you're waiting for. Get on the bandwagon, bro.
Fuck WWE.
Pumps, what do you have to plug?
Nashville Roller Derby. Yeah, that's about it. Don't be a dick. Don't treat each other like us three, because we're friends and you're not. Be nice to people.
Fair enough. Pablo Romero Estevez, what do you have to plug?
Deeper Issues Nerdcast. Everywhere at Deeper Issues Nerdcast.
Hey, we're gonna go to an indie show.
We are gonna go to an indie show. That's what I should plug, actually. I live in beautiful Orange, California, and Relentless Pro has a. Well, I'm gonna do, I think, an interview with some of their talent.
Who's on the card?
Well, Slice Boogie's on the card. Who's SoCal, based out of Santino Brothers, where I think he came from, but he part of the Bodega on the Indies, Championship Wrestling.
We're gonna go dressed as Right to Censor.
No, actually, you know what? The biggest match, in my opinion, on the show is a women's match.
Can't wait.
Two upcoming female talents. Actually, if you follow me, you've seen me arm wrestle one of them. Well, both of them. Zoe Dubois.
What?
Zoe Dubois, the Black Swan, the Ultimate Athlete, Jessica Rodan.
Awesome.
They're gonna wrestle. It's like a mile from my house, and we're gonna be pressed. I want to try to get Nathan to dress up as a old timey reporter.
100%, bro. I will bring a Graflex camera for an angle with a fucking flash bulb. If somebody wants to fucking get the classic flash bulb to the fucking face, we can do that.
Hello, Nathan Haskell. The Abdominal
we can do that. Boom. It's like some Mr. Fuji shit. We can do that.
Hello, I'm Pablo from the Abdominal Stretch podcast.
Yeah. Fucking press hat. I'm in.
Yeah.
Just a few questions, doll.
Yeah. So we're Relentless Pro. Anybody watching, check them out. I mean, if you're in Southern California,
why don't you bring some T-shirts to sell at the show?
Maybe. Yeah, we'll be there.
He's talking to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Bring some. That's what I'm telling you. Bring some T-shirts, Nathan.
We are gonna do T-shirts. Have you talked to your boy about? Or should we not talk about that on the air? About maybe doing that other logo?
Let's not. Let's keep that in house.
Pablo, are you fucking serious? Do you have dementia?
What?
It's CTE.
Oh yeah. Let's keep that in house.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it'll be a little secret. We'll make it a surprise guest.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying. Okay.
It's talking to me. All right. Yeah. Let's cool. That'd be a cool addition. Maybe pre-Mania. A very
I'm with it. You know, I am not afraid to print a T-shirt, my friend.
Yeah, plug something, Nate.
That's why I have a whole bunch of T-shirts sitting around. All right, we gotta go. My name is Nathan Askill. Check me out on all this stuff. Nathan Askill. This by far was, I think, my favorite episode of our show. We're rolling, and it has everything to do with the fact that all of our internets worked good. Be nice to each other, and watch wrestling.
Meh.
Peace.